we're going to be doing a full body workout, no equipment required, going through 3 cycles, hitting every major muscle group, 30-second intervals for each exercise, 10-second breaks. Let's get into it. To start, jog in place and get your body warmed up. Next exercise is a pike push-up, working your shoulders and your triceps. Get your body into an upside down V position. Bend at your elbows, lowering your face to the floor and pushing yourself back up. Next is the modified diamond push-up, meaning you'll start on your knees in the push-up position. Bring your hands inward and make a diamond underneath your torso. Make sure that you position your elbows at a 45-degree angle outwards. Make your core solid, back straight, and flex your glutes. The next exercise is the close grip modified push-up. Basically the same thing, except your hands are going to be a little further out and by your sides. Keep those elbows tucked by you. This is really going to burn those triceps. Now for the modified push-up, same position, just hands a bit wider. Make sure you don't flare your elbows. This will target your chest and triceps. Next up are good mornings, a great beginner lower back, glute, and hamstring exercise. Start standing straight up, feet hip distance apart. Next, bend slightly at your knees. When bending, hinge at your hips, pushing them back until your torso is parallel with the floor. Then contract your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back to bring yourself back to standing. Next up are body weight squats. Stand straight up with toes facing forward and feet hip distance apart. Start by moving your hips back and lower like you're going to sit down. Be sure to keep your back straight, dive your heels to the ground, and lower to at least 90 degrees. Press through your heels and use your legs to get back to the starting position. Next are alternating glute kickbacks. Get down on your hands and knees. Keep your arms straight and hands in front of you. Straighten your back. Your hips and knees should be at 90-degree angles. Squeeze your glutes and kick back by raising your thigh parallel to the floor. Hold for a moment, then move back to the starting position and alternate. Next are slow mountain climbers. Get into a normal plank position, hands shoulder width apart. Keep your back flat and nose facing the floor. Pull your knee into your chest or toward your opposite elbow and switch off. If this is too easy, you can go faster. Next are jumping jacks. Excellent for cardio and working your calves. Remember to stay on the balls of your feet. Now time for a push-up plank. Keep your back straight and squeeze your abs and glutes with all you've got. Next is the kneeling side plank. Lean on your elbow with it in line of your shoulder. Bend your knees and pull your hips up. Keep your knees, hips, and back in line. Now switch to the other side. Next exercise is kneeling tricep extensions. Get into a modified push-up position except with your arms out in front of you and out shoulder width apart. Start with your arms straight and then bend your elbows down to the floor. Drive through the back of your arms to push yourself up. Next exercise is modified wide grip push-ups. Get into the push-up position and move your hands just slightly further apart and start doing push-ups. Next exercise is alternating modified plank row. Get into your plank position. Row your arm parallel to your torso, driving your elbow back. Squeeze that lat and then move your arm back down to the starting position and alternate sides. This will build your back and shoulder stability, using the other arm to hold yourself up too. If unable to do this, hold the plank position. Exercise is squat hold. Same form as squat, just bring yourself to the bottom of the squat and hold. Next exercise is hip thrusts. Start with your back on the floor, feet hip length apart and knees bent. Squeeze your glutes and move your hips up. Your weight is to be supported by your upper back. Exercise is crunches. Lay on your back and bend your knees with your heels on the floor or legs in the air and knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Hands either at the side of your head or arms crossed over your chest. Be sure to drive your lower back into the ground and not overextend your neck. Now use your abs to crunch your ribs up and towards your pelvis. Breathe out when contracting. Next exercise is standing knee to elbow. Stand straight up with your hands behind or on the side of your head. Use your core and bring your elbow to your opposite knee and alternate. Next exercise is arm circles. These are good for just starting to engage your shoulder muscles. Move your arms straight out in line with your shoulders and make a small circle motion with your hands moving forward. Exercise is body weight bicep curl. This might feel goofy, but when just starting out, it's a good way to get some starting strength. The resistance is up to you. Put one hand to your side like you're going to curl and the other on your palm or wrist. Push with the hand on the palm and pull the arm up you are applying pressure to. Really focus on the contraction of the bicep at work. Switch sides. next exercise is torso stretch push-ups. Lay in the prone position with your hands close by your side, like close grip push-ups. Your legs and hips should remain on the ground while you push your torso up. Next exercise is eccentric push-ups. Get into the push-up position. Eccentric, also known as negatives, means slow and muscle lengthening. So slowly lower yourself to the ground from the push-up position, lengthening those chest fibers. Get back up into the push-up position and repeat. Next exercise is modified dead stop Supermans. Do a push-up on your knees, lower your body to the ground, and then do a Superman. This is done by lying in the prone position face down, arms overhead, legs extended, or in our case bent. Use your back and glutes to lift your arms and legs off the floor. If unable to do more push-ups, then do more Supermans. Next exercise is side lunges. Start standing with feet hip width apart. Step sideways to one side and simultaneously bend your knee and move your hips down like you're squatting. Now drive your heel to the ground and use your leg to push yourself back up. Move back to the starting position and repeat. Switch sides. Next exercise is the glute bridge. Do the same movement as the hip thrust, except this time hold the top position the entire time, squeezing your glute muscles. Be sure not to let your glutes or hips drop down from the top position until the 30 seconds is up. Finally, the last exercise, high leg hold. Lay flat on your back, hands at your sides. Keep your head on the ground the entire time. Drive your lower back into the ground. Squeeze your abs and raise your legs up, keeping them straight with toes pointed. If this is too easy, you can lower your legs, holding them up closer to the ground. Now that we're wrapping up, remember to comment what you'd like to see me do next, like the video, and subscribe for future content.